Recently, fire ravaged a St. Michael neighborhood. While the fire service responded quickly to control the blaze, they were faced with obstacles which made their task that much harder.
There were some challenges that we experienced in managing this situation. First of all was the traffic impediments that we encountered while we were approaching the incident. The appliance from Arch Hall approached from the eastern side of the incident, and there was a vehicle that was parked in the road just a few meters away from the junction, and it caused the appliance to delay its access for at least 3 minutes or so. Persons had to go and look for the owner of the vehicle so that they can get him to come and move it and give the appliance access. And that is significant because fire does not wait on anybody. It has the tendency to spread rapidly, and especially in these, with the conditions that we have here, there are a lot of wooden structures. Some of them are old, and this is just simply fodder for incidents like these. The longer we take to make an intervention, the more damage will be sustained in that particular incident. We had challenges not only with the vehicles that were parked before the event, but persons who may have had relatives in the area and persons who wanted to see what was going on actually came into the area, and some of them inadvertently and indiscriminately parked their vehicles in the center of the road and prevented, in some instances, the fire department from leaving the area to go and replenish the water tanks. Again, that is a delay. That is something that can hinder the operations, and it is something that we would like to appeal to the public to desist from these types of activities. There were also a couple of houses on the southern side of the incident which received damage from the heat that was radiated from the fire as well. The residents of those particular houses within the zone, the hot zone, did not readily respond to the instructions to move out of the hot zone. Everybody wanted to have a bird's eye view, a close-up view of what was happening, but at the same time it was generating a higher degree of risk because you had the fire officers who should have been concerned about putting the fire out, and at the same time they had to be concerned about persons who were in the zone that they would not have been impacted by either the heat itself or by the smoke that was generated from the fire. The third point that I want to address is the matter of access to the water resources. I was told that there was a hydrant in the area. This hydrant was located just under the fencing of one of the residents. I was told a little later on that the hydrant is no longer functioning, and the residents were told, I'm not sure by who, that the hydrant itself was decommissioned, that it was no longer functioning. As a result of that, the officers had to actually go out of the area to access hydrants from in other locations. So that's something that we need to address in terms of management of these facilities, not only by the fire department, because we would make our checks and so on from time to time, but the owners of the system itself. There must be a facility in place that regularly these facilities can be checked to ensure that they are serviceable and in good working order when we need them.
We all have a part to play to ensure our safety and the safety of others.